Hi all, I'm Pushpa and welcome to my channel Tech Talks with Pushpa. In a previous video, we installed Java and we created our own first program Hello World and we executed it. Now in this video, let's see how to install an IDE and use it. For Java, we can use any IDE like Visual Studio, IntelliJ and Eclipse. Eclipse is mostly developed in Java and mostly used for working on Java programs. To download Eclipse IDE, open your favorite browser and type this Eclipse IDE. Now we can see this site eclipse.org. Open that one. And let's click on this download button. Now let's download this IDE. The size is 114 MB. Let's wait for some time. The .exe file got downloaded. Let's open it and execute this installer. So here it is asking me these options, whether you want a Java developer or a Java enterprise and web editions, or if you want a C and C++ developer, you can select this Eclipse for C. If you're PHP one, you can select the other option. As of now, I want it for the Java development, so I'm just selecting this Eclipse IDE for Java developer. If you are writing an enterprise edition programs, then we'll go with this option, Enterprise Java. So see here, if you take a Java developer one, by default for this Java developer, it includes this Java IDE, Git client, XML editor, Maven, Gradle integrations. As of now, we don't need to know about this much. I'm just saying all this are included into this Java developer one. Here we get a path to the JDK file, which is there in our program files. And this is the installation folder in which our Eclipse will get downloaded. And these two checkboxes are there. And this is by default enabled, and I'm keeping it because I want a desktop shortcut as well. So let's install. Now it's installing. Now click on launch button. This is the workspace folder it gave by default. We can change it if we want. I'm changing this folder. I just created one folder in documents. I'm selecting this one. Mostly don't select this checkbox which has a select this as a default directory. It's better whenever you open it and you see in which directory you're writing your code. So don't select this checkbox, and let's launch this one. This is the welcome screen which we got. We can close this. Here we can create our own Java project in Package Explorer. Now let's create the package in which we have to write our code. This is a standard to create your packages. Normally, if you're in an organization, it will be com.organization.that project name. So let's create the name as com.techtalks. As of now, let's create com.techtalks. Finish. Let's create our class here. Let's create a same old program of hello world. This is the first one we create in every programming language. Now let's write a main method and just print one statement. The best thing of an IDE is like it highlights the syntaxes and it auto completes the code. Here I just typed main and clicked on control space. It gave me the pop-up of this main method and selected it. So I didn't write all the statements of public static void main and everything. It just gave me the autocomplete one. Now to print out, I'm just doing sysout and did control enter. It completed the statement. I'm just writing hi coder. To run this code, normally if you write your own Java files, you have to first compile it and then run it. Here, if in an IDE, you can just select this and run as Java application. It compiles and runs the program at the same time. See, we got an output of hi coder and welcome to Java world. So it makes your build, compile, and run your code easily. It highlights the syntaxes. It auto completes the code. If you want to import some existing classes, it imports automatically. Here the import statement automatically came. It gives you auto pop-ups which you can use to save a lot of time. Or suppose if you want to refactor, means you want to rename this particular class and this has been used in 10 different places. If you use a refactor and you did rename, all the 10 references in which it got used will get auto updated. You don't need to bother about this. So when you're using an IDE, you just focus on the logic you write instead of all the environment thing. It will take care of all this one. And if you want any other extensions which you want to use for your code, if you are writing your test cases in Groovy or some other language, we just go to this help marketplace and we just search for things which we want. Or suppose if you want this Groovy development kit, we just type this Groovy over here and we click on the install on this. Now this extension will get installed and you can write your Groovy programming over here. Whatsoever extension you want, we just come to this Eclipse marketplace and we just download that one. That's it for today. Happy coding. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.